cross. In fact, most of the teaching about Jesus in the earlier Gospels makes no reference anywhere to Jesus' death on the cross being anything to do with people's salvation. I can talk at great length about that. It's a later Christian view that somehow we're only saved by Jesus' death on the cross. That is not what Jesus taught. Jesus was a Muslim prophet. His message was very, very similar to the Islamic message. I often have debates with Christians about this. Chris needs to answer why Matthew seeks to change Jesus' words in Mark to remove the embarrassment. He hasn't addressed that at all. Why does Matthew have? Why do you ask me about what is good? No one's good but God alone. Why did Mark feel free to alter and abridge and change Jesus' teaching? I'd like him to address that. Coming on, how much time have I got? Coming on to the quote I gave from 1 Timothy. I don't think he's addressed this. God alone, according to 1 Timothy 6:15, possesses immortality. Immortal, put in a dictionary, as I'm sure you know what it means anyway. Immortal means that you don't die. Yeah? God doesn't die. We know this as Muslims. God is not a creature, that he should be ignorant and die and suffer. This is what Paul says. God, who is the blessed and only sovereign, and I agree with Paul, the King of kings and Lord of lords. It is he alone who has immortality and dwells in unapproachable light, to whom no one has ever seen or can see. To him be honour and eternal dominion. Amen. Chris needs to address the fact that if you believe Jesus died, he cannot believe that he is God at the same time. Such a belief would contradict what I've just read from Paul. Paul also said, he hasn't addressed this, that God dwells in unapproachable light, that no one has seen God or can see him. But Paul knew that many people had seen Jesus. He needs to address that. And I come back to, thank you. I've got 5 minutes, huh? Okay, well, running out of time. The opening speech of Peter, I want to address it. This is the day of Pentecost, when I'm sure Chris will agree, the church was born on the day of Pentecost, isn't it? This is Peter's opening speech to Israel, proclaiming the message, the gospel. He's talking about who Jesus is. Yeah, it's a completely new phenomenon, the new church. And this is what the Apostle Peter says who Jesus is, according to Acts, which is historical. You that are Israelites, listen to what I have to say. And listen to what Peter has to say about who Jesus is. Jesus of Nazareth was a man attested to you by God